Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with the Vampire's Dream. Another one for you dusty, musty motherfuckers. The Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. Shout out to my shooters showing up early, helping get this party started on the Vampire's Dream. Your work ethic is crazy, Ego. They say if you do what you love, you ain't gotta work a day in your life. So it's like I'm not even working because I get to do what I love doing. I made the right business decision. I made a lot of smart investments. I'm my own boss. He has a boss, but your boy Ego, he doesn't have to answer to nobody. We got Aaron Hall. He says, shout out to Ego from the VA. Shout out to my people in the VA. Like I said before, I'm my own boss. I can wake up when I want. You know, I hit the record button. I got no kids. I spend money on things that I like. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up with entrepreneur shit? You already know. Listen, I've been preaching. Me and Nip been telling y'all. Nipsey Hussle, he on the same thing. We cut from the same cloth. In fact, Nipsey Hussle did some interviews, and he said he said I looked at some of the, I took a chapter out there at their playbook. Too Short, E40, Bay Area natives. I'm telling you, Bay Area. Do you know how many things are created in the Bay Area? YouTube. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know YouTube was in San Bruno? It was founded. That's what I'm saying, bro. Be grinding. But to see, the thing is, the only thing is this: the Bay Area doesn't always get credit. Bay Area doesn't always get credit. We come up with slang, all types of shit. Motherfuckers run around with our slang, shit like that. We just don't get credit. We don't get credit. But we changing all that. We gonna rewrite the script. But yeah, and where I live specifically, hold on one second, y'all. Make sure y'all smash the like buttons. My bad. I'm just trying to set up the stream and do stuff. Smash the like button. We working. We gonna get the Vampire stream started. But anyway, man, I'm from the Bay, man. That's all I know. I've been here the longest, longer than everyone, or longer than not everyone, longer than any other place. My dad was in the military, but I've been here the longest, and it's just it's cracking. My life cracking. We like innovate, like Silicon Valley. Shout out to Menlo Park, San Jose. We just out here, bro. Cupertino. We got Frisco. Yeah, I just started. Was good. But we gotta talk. There's a lot of stuff we gotta talk about. Shout out to James Souza. See, I love when y'all communicate with each other and help each other out. That's just dope. You know, my shooters, you know, filling people in. I see y'all be doing stuff like that. That's what I want. Like I said, I want community, and you can't spell community without the unity. And these haters need immunity. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. Let's talk. I want to talk about Dazn. In my opinion, Dazn, they need a real hard push because I feel like a lot of stuff is lost in the sauce right now. You know, they're at like kind of a weird time. You know, they're a new company to America. I'm only talking about America. I don't know what it's like Dazn, Italy, and, you know, Spain and all that, because I'm talking about America, which is a big market they're trying to conquer. Right? We hear Ego. I notice a lot more new hardcore boxing fans. You killing the, damn, it's moving up. You killing the game, and in the zone, and Ego Army sees it. Shout out to James. I appreciate you for holding it down, because you guys help facilitate stuff. Like we just gotta, you know, like I said, we trying to elevate the sport and things like that. There's gonna be some bumps on the way, and, you know, little stuff happen, but I feel like I'm happy where boxing's at. And what we do, like, see, this is the thing. I'm not out here like capping, you know what I'm saying? And just saying whatever. Like people like Max Kellerman, I'm just using him because it's a recent example. He's been in the game, you know, in front of cameras and shit, covering boxing for a long time. But he's saying stuff that is missing hardcore boxing fans. They're like, oh yeah, he's being a super company man now, because he's saying stuff that doesn't even really make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then me, because I have no ties to one specific group or branch, I'll work with anybody. I told you, I'll cover Dazn fights. I'll cover a top rank fight. I'll cover Golden Boy. I'll cover PBC. I'll cover a smaller card. Like, I don't care. Me personally, I don't care about that. I never cared about that, you know? See, and it's funny because some people did care about that. Like, they had certain people they would kind of boycott, like Andre Ward, or they didn't really like PBC fights, you know, stuff like that. Now you see people talking about PBC fights. See, me, I ain't never had to fake it. You ain't never heard me say I wouldn't cover somebody's shit, or like constantly, you know, talked about how they had a horrible product and then I was rushing to cover their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people did that with PBC. You know, they said PBC wasn't this, PBC wasn't that. PBC's losing money, and we'll see how long they're going to be around because they're getting sued and losing so much money. But now they talking about PBC like they ain't never said nothing. You feel me? South Bay of LA, appreciate you. Redondo Beach, love your videos, bro. Shout out to Ruben Alvarez, I appreciate you. You know, and I can't, that's why I call them shapeshifters. My dude Edgar said that mic sound dope as fuck. Appreciate you. You know, we fine tune stuff. I try to give you guys quality, whatever the fans want. You know, I'm the people's champ. But real talk, the bottom line is the shapeshifters. It's just a reality. And then a lot of the people will, you know, they said this and that. PBC puts on cherry pick mismatches. Now you see them talking about PBC because PBC got it live. You know, they have a lot of good like, real talk. I'm not even being like, I'm not, see, when I keep it so real that you don't know, because there's a lot of people that have agendas and shit. So people don't know. They don't know what to, you know, what to take me as. But I'm me, and I tell you that. But let's keep it a buck. Who's put on the best fights this year? I want to hear it. And we can laundry list them, whatever y'all trying to do. In boxing, not UFC, not Bellator, no shit like that. Not cricket. Who put on the best and the most quality boxing, top to bottom, co-feature, undercard, main event, etc. You guys let me know. And if you just say something, then you will, I will question it because I want to hear. See, this whole thing, the thing that kills old media on my channel is they can no longer just say whatever. That's what drives them crazy. That's what drives them crazy. No, I'm not talking about 2018. I'm talking about January 1st, 2019 to April 14th, 2019. Who has put on the best cards, top to bottom, fights that you were interested on, events that were big that have already happened, January 1st to April 13th, 14th. You tell me. See, that's what kills old media. That's why they have to divert and, play games and come back with all these different accounts because they know I'm killing them. They know they wanted to see, they tried so long to hush us up. And then there was more channels that were relevant than there are now with old media. So it was easy to keep the lies going. You know what I'm saying? But now majority of them channels fell off. You got some new faces and stuff, but majority of them people folded. So now they have no saviors. There's certain channels that haven't done videos in, a year, 2 year, whatever. PBC, Al Heyman, Spence was a good undercard. That's what I'm saying. And see, like, to me, David Benavidez, he has failed with the cocaine shit. He got stripped of his title. That was a cool comeback fight, him and Jay Leon, because I was able to assess something with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Jay Leon Love. He just fought Peter Quillen, who has power, and he didn't get stopped like that. So, I was able to take something away. Damn, David Benavidez is a beast. He came off a long layoff, and then he just, he came back and stopped. Shout out to my dude, Jay Leon Love, but he stopped him in 2 or whatever it was and hurt him in the first round, it looked like. He said that Tracy Morgan Dazn commercial was weird. It's like, see, listen, I'm not even trying to be funny. But see, this is the thing. These companies, people have money. A lot of people have money. Like Canelo posted this. He posted this DAZN headquarters, and it looked very nice. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all want to see it? Shout out to Savage Mind. I'm gonna explain to you. This is my honest opinion. If y'all want to see it, I got it pulled up right now. What Canelo posted with the DAZN offices. Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Terrell want to see it. Common diversity. We just got a new subscriber. I told you we working. All right, look how nice these DAZN offices are. Oh shit, hold on. Look. It's on Canelo's story. You guys could watch it. But, that looked dope. It looked like cool office. And they had a little nice TV. But the thing is, you spending money on that, and then the people complaining about the fights you having. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the thing. There's companies that have money, but are you investing in the right things? Like I said, I'm not even trying to be funny right here. Shout out to Adonis. We got another subscriber. You look at Tracy Morgan. I like Tracy Morgan. He's cool. But it's like what do you think that's doing? Like, I feel like some people don't know. It's like parents. Like, I went to different schools. Like, there was my dad was in the military, so there was all types of people. Like, I grew up, my classmates, they were black, white, Mexican, and people from everywhere, Asian, a lot of Filipinos in the Bay. So I grew up in like multicultural like schools because it was right by the military base. You feel what I'm saying? So like the thing is, like, there's different like kind of cultural things. And I remember this girl was telling me she bought like a rap CD. She was a white girl. She was telling me she bought a rap CD. It was like old school. It was like, I think it was Richie Rich, because Bay Area music, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, do G's get to go to heaven? Because I don't want to die. But if so, I'd like to know. Old school Oakland classic. And she bought the single. And then she said she was telling us how her dad flipped out. He was like, what? Do G's get to go to heaven? You'll never know. And he took the CD and like broke it or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like the parents, they're not going to, not everyone's parents are going to understand what the kids like. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of what Dazn is. You can have all the money in the world and stuff, but that don't mean what's like hot and popping. You know what I'm saying? Like Tracy Morgan, he's cool, but I don't feel like that's going to be a person that would like probably tap into the youth. Like if they got J. Cole or somebody, you know what I'm saying, Drake or something. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that would resonate more with younger audiences and people that they would probably try to get to commit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Dazn doesn't really have like a I don't feel like they have a target audience. Dave Chappelle, yeah, like he'd be like, damn, Dazn, damn. Dave Chappelle would be good. I don't know. I just feel like Tracy Morgan, that's just, hey, get out of here. Kitty Tumbo said Tracy Morgan is all they could afford. Shit, why you give Triple G and Canelo all this money? Yeah, I don't know, man. It just seemed weird. Like, get Jamie Foxx or something. Somebody who's like would maybe be able to make. I don't know. It just seemed weird. Like I don't need Tracy Morgan telling me. Like he's like I said, I have no problem with Tracy Morgan, but I don't need him to tell me about boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like I never even seen Tracy Morgan at a lot of fights. He might go to some of the big ones. I don't know. But see, that's what I'm saying. They're not even using people like that I know go to. Dave Chappelle be at the fights. I've seen him he said, Ashley Larry, get out of here. No, I'm saying I seen Dave Chappelle at several fights. Several. I see Denzel Washington at fights. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember on East or West Coast a fight where I even seen Tracy Morgan. But it's not. I don't see every fight or every celebrity. But I've never seen Tracy Morgan at a fight. On either coast, on any coast. So that it just seemed weird. But beyond that is the content. Like you gotta have, I don't know. They put on Jaime Munguia versus Dennis Hogan, and it looked like it backfired because I haven't watched it yet. But what people are screaming is that it was a brutal robbery, and Dennis Hogan basically just made a name for himself. Look, so this is Dazn. Hold on, there's just so much to talk about. Hold on. This is Dazn feed. Baseball. Look, baseball. The Dennis Hogan fight. It's like, look, that's what I'm saying. Dazn says, trilogy, anyone? Canelo Triple G. And they quoted something Canelo said. That's not even fully what he said. He said if Triple G has a belt, why not make a third fight? Okay. That is what he said. But what I'm saying is this. It says if Triple G has a belt, why not make a third fight? You paid someone to make this graphic, right? And Canelo bossed up and told Triple G to get a belt. There's only one person who's not in a middleweight announced fight that has a belt. And that's not the fight that they're making. Do you see my, so listen. This is why I said I feel Dazn is disconnected. So look, they're trying to get people hyped up, and it says trilogy, anyone? With the eyes looking Canelo Triple G. Then they post a graphic where Canelo punks Triple G and says if Triple G has a belt, why not make a third fight? So this is a disconnect. This doesn't sound like somebody who knows what's going on in boxing, because you're saying Canelo, Triple G, anyone with eyes looking to like pander to the crowd who may be interested in wanting to see Canelo, Triple G3, right? But here's the catch. The graphic that you post is if Triple G has a belt. He doesn't have a belt. So what's the point of even putting that? Beyond that, he about to fight Daniel Jacobs, and that's no slouch. That's no person you can even really be overlooking like that to even consider a Canelo Triple G3. Canelo's good and all that, but he's not invincible, so it's not just a guarantee, Sometimes, like if you look at the Max Holloway fight, Max Holloway is durable, good cardio, and there was an early tone that was set, and he battled back pretty well, but that early tone kind of fucked him up for the rest of the fight. Shit like that could happen, It could be Canelo. It's boxing. Canelo. What if Canelo was doing good in the first 2-3 rounds and then got a bad cut and blood in his eye? You don't know. Then Jacobs would see that blood, and that fighters target that. What if he gets like a Caleb Truax cut? I'm not wishing this. This is boxing. So he's blood leaking his eye. No matter how good you were doing, he's gonna have to figure that out. His cut man's gonna have to try to slow the bleeding and prevent the cut from getting any worse. So boxing is weird like that. So you can't be looking past Jacobs, beyond cuts and injuries and shit like that. Jacobs is just a hell of a fighter. So he could very well win. So anyway, they're pandering to the crowd saying trilogy, anyone? But Canelo specifically said, I will fight Triple G if he has a belt, and he doesn't have a belt. And Dazn, just look at the graphic. This is what they put. This is Dazon's page. They had someone make this graphic, and they're talking about Canelo, Triple G, anyone. But he specifically said, if Golovkin has a belt, why not make a third fight? He didn't just say, it'd be one thing if he just said, after I get past Jacobs, why not have a third Golovkin fight? It's not what he said. He said if Triple G had a belt. So to me, what this is stipulating is up top, they want this fight. They think this is the golden ticket fight to have on their roster. And even that, I really feel Dazn is overvaluing that fight. They're thinking that everybody is just going to go crazy. The best thing they have going with Canelo Triple G3 is the mere fact that it would be cheaper than having bought it on HBO pay-per-view 1 and 2. That's the only like pro side. But to me, I'm telling you, I don't have to see that this year. I really don't. I seen 24 rounds of it. I heard about their sparring. I don't need to just keep seeing the same two people get in the ring with each other. It becomes overkill. It becomes overkill when there's other fresh talent and guys that could be fighting. Triple G versus Charlo would be amazing. Triple G versus Andre would be amazing. It's not just about Canelo Triple G. That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of these companies, they have money, but then they're kind of misguided as to what the boxing fans want, or they just refuse to do it. They know what the fans want and they refuse to do it. Now, the difference is if you're Top Rank or ESPN, you can kind of get away with it a little bit more. Reason being, ESPN, there's other people who buy ESPN Plus that don't even like boxing. You feel me? You could be a UFC fan and don't even like boxing at all, don't watch anything, don't know anybody, but you still get ESPN Plus solely for the UFC shit. You know what I'm saying? There's people who watch MLB and college sports and different things like that, basketball, want to see LeBron James show, that don't have no ties to boxing. DAZN doesn't have any original programming that I know of other than his baseball show that really is even remotely close to the content level 30 for 30s and LeBron James producing and starring in a not reality, but a series or whatever, a docu-series. That's what I'm saying. Look at self-love. He said Triple G and Canelo ain't even an interesting fight anymore. That's what I'm saying. But the people up top, they think that's what the fans are just clamoring for. I'd rather see Canelo try to become undisputed. If he beats Jacobs, go after Andrade. I really would rather see that. If Triple G could fight Charlo, if he could fight Andrade, and then get in the way of that and get that belt, and then see Canelo Triple G, I'd rather that. I don't want to see Triple G, as a fan, I don't want to see him get an easy, stay warm fight. Meanwhile, Canelo and Jacobs got to batter each other brains out. Demetrius Andrade has to fight a tough guy in Selesky. And then what's Andrade going to do after that? That's what I'm saying. Canelo versus Jacobs is way more exciting than Canelo Triple G3 to me. Like, if Cinco de Mayo weekend they said Canelo Triple G3, I honestly want to see Jacobs fight more because it's different. It's something different. It's been a while since Canelo fought a black fighter with the style like Jacobs, with the qualities that Jacobs possesses. But like I said, I think Dazn is overvaluing Canelo Triple G. They think that's just what fans are screaming for, but that's not the reality. See, boxing is a fickle sport. You got to let the fans, to a degree, run it. Same thing with Lomachenko on ESPN. Some people are going to lose interest if Lomachenko continues to fight, like the no-lifer people that, we pretty much think aren't at the level of Lomachenko or possessing any of the necessary attributes to beat him. You get what I'm saying? Like Richard Comey already lost twice. So yeah, he has a puncher's chance. That's about it. He'd have to hurt him, try to hurt Lomachenko. So that's that. Luke Campbell, they're going to try to sell it as he's a gold medalist, and he only has 2 losses. But he's also been knocked down a gang of times by way lesser people than like Ivan Mendez or something. Shout out to Ruben Alvarez. Yeah, get your Box Fan Expo tickets. Link is in the description. It's not like, basically the world doesn't revolve around the same people fighting over and over. You get what I'm saying? And I know what I'm talking about because I know business and I know management. Like when I was a manager at Lowe's, whether this is right or wrong, I had department managers, and the department managers were really good. I was in charge of like paint, flooring, appliances, home decor, and a couple other sections, right? My department managers were all pretty good because I hired them, or I pushed them to the last interview. I got to talk to them basically, and I hired good people. So they were dope. They were full-time. They were department managers. My department managers were dope. So that was my starting 6. That was my big, my hitters. That's what I call it. That's what we say in the Bay. Those are my hitters. But then I had customer service associates. Some were like younger kids who were like 18, 19, going to school and, just working for Lowe's and stuff. Some people were older and they, needed a part-time job or just got late, just different stuff like that. So the bottom line as a manager perspective, if we had big walks with the district manager, I had to lean heavily on my department managers to ensure that we had a good walk, because I'm not going to entrust the part-time, I work 8 hours a week, 15 hours a week, customer service associates only to get everything done. So I had to lean and rely heavily when it was crunch time on my best people, which were my full-timers, which were my specialists, which were my department managers. You get what I'm saying? Dazn, I feel like as a new company trying to compete with all this stuff, you got to lean at least lean heavily on your big lineup of the guys you keep putting on every flyer. Come to Dazn. We got Joshua, Canelo, Triple G. you're going to have to lean on them. They're going to at least, they're the faces of what you're doing. Everything else, these other fights that DAZN is putting on are much smaller. Jaime Munguia in Monterrey, Mexico versus Dennis Hogan, that nobody really knows, probably in Mexico or in America. He's from Australia. He's not a big heralded name in America, and I'm pretty sure he's probably not in Mexico. So they're just going for Jaime Munguia. Plus, Jaime Munguia is competing with that level of a fight against Clarissa Shields versus Christina Hammer, which was an excellent fight with women's boxing that elevated the sport, that was highly publicized, had an all access, competing with UFC 236, competing with Fox. They had a card. The lowest fight on the totem pole was probably DAZN's fight, just to be honest. Out of all those fights, I know a lot of people ordered the pay-per-view or wanted to see the Max Holloway because I'm an ESPN affiliate and some of you guys use my link. So appreciate you. So I know people ordered the thing because, let's just say it helps the channel when y'all do that. So I know some people used it. So being an ESPN affiliate, I'm privy to data that goes through me, through my link. So, DAZN, they had, not only did they have the probably the weakest card yesterday, is they had the card with the most controversy, And then this is how it also fucks them up. This is my honest opinion. Jaime Munguia was a guy that they're trying to turn to a star because he has an entertaining style. I told you he lacks defense, but they're trying to turn him to a star. That pushes him back. Because they were already talking about Jaime Munguia, Jesse Vargas, Jaime Munguia versus Andre, Jaime Munguia versus Canelo or Triple G. Who wants to see it if he didn't get past Dennis Hogan effectively? Ooh, Evan Upshaw. That's what I said. He said they advertise $20 a month for pay-per-view fights, but in actuality, it's $20 a month for fights that would be free on Showtime or Fox. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why they have to lean heavily on the guys like Triple G, because you need to, in my opinion, I'm giving them free gyms. In my opinion, they're your heavy hitters. They need to bring in the traffic. Canelo and Jacobs are doing their thing. Even AJ versus Miller to a degree is maybe somewhat anticipated. It's not the worst fight ever created, but, I don't know how big it is, But Fox just gave you Adam Kanowski, Gerald Washington, and Keith Thurman versus Jose Cito Lopez on regular Fox, just on free TV. Thank you, Cursor, for blocking that dude. He said, if DAZN pay you, you'll rock with them. Don't lie. Bro, they already tried to hit me up to promote, but it wasn't the deal that I was going through. I don't have, bro, I'm good. Just know that. I'm good. I'm a natural born hustler. I don't just do anything. I get somebody trying to get me to do some headphones, bro. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Look. I run this boxing shit. Dear Boxingego, we are so happy to let you know we recently released a lavalier microphone which we want to test. We wish you can help us to test it. Bro, I get this shit every day. Y'all not fucking with me. I get shit all the time. I don't just bring everything to the channel. See, that's what you have to understand. I'm a real Bay Area boss. I'm a real reputable. So what you talking about? I get stuff like this all the time. I just have to sift through the emails. I got protein companies hitting me up, and right now you only know of 2 of them that are outside of the realm of just Boxingego that I've partnered with. So you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This is my inbox ongoing. I don't just pick up anything because someone's offering me money, because I don't need money. I don't care about money. I don't have to just, sell whatever. Oh yeah, I got these weave. Y'all want some weave? I got this number 18 silky yaki. I don't have to sell no fucking hair weaves and shit, bro. no waist trainers. I run boxing. What I gotta sell fucking fake hair for and shit? I got these lace fronts. If y'all want these lace fronts, I got the number 18 and the number 24 silky yaki. This is real horse hair. I'm not just selling what is. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, per usual. You don't see me selling dental floss and all types of shit, bro. And y'all, I should sell dental floss because I know you guys got some dirty ass teeth, them wooden teeth and shit. I need to be selling toothbrushes and dental floss so y'all can fucking floss daily. When you brush and your gums bleed, you need to see a dentist. Why are your gums bleeding, bro? The motherfuckers got gingivitis, and man, y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. I'm that boy. Y'all better stop. I'm TB Ego. Yeah, I'm gonna start selling some Colgate, some Palmolive and shit, so y'all can clean up y'all act. You musty motherfuckers. Yeah, some of them probably do need polygrip and shit. Shout out to Kennedy Linder. That's what I'm saying. Bro, listen. Notice there's more people that talk about money, about my money and me making money and me what I would do with money than me. The only time I do is to stunt on them occasionally just because it's funny. But they talk about it more than me. Oh, yeah, you would do this for... That means they watching. That means they pocket watching and all types of shit, bro. You care more about this money shit than me because that's all you talking about. Oh, if DAZN offered you money, and that just goes to show you that they know that people offering me money because they say Wilder's paying me, PBC pay. So at least I'm getting paid. I don't give a fuck how you think it's coming in. You at least know that I'm getting paid, Oh, yeah, he works for Heyman. All right, bro. Heyman pay me, whatever. I never met the guy, never talked to him, but he's paying. Y'all, Punky Brewster's paying me. I don't care who the fuck y'all think because that's not none of my concern, And Jordan Peele, he's paying me too, Everybody black's paying me, Malcolm X, all these guys, Harry Belafonte, he paying me. Hova, anybody black, they all giving me money. That's what it is. That's what got me off of welfare and all that dumb shit y'all be talking about. Yeah, man, get a real job. You need to get off welfare. The Black Channel. Nah, I ain't fucking with Don King. He murdered a person. He literally murdered a human, and he was robbing fighters. Nah, I can't do business with Don King like that. And he be wearing them jean jackets with them beads on it and shit. Yeah. Only in America. Yeah, I can't wear that. He be wearing jean jackets. This is not 1992 Don. Why you got that jean jacket? That's what we need to know. Hey, bro, I got rules. Unless you a kid or maybe a woman, maybe. I can't trust you if you got a jean jacket on. That's just what it is. Especially if the jean jacket got airbrushing on it. You went to the mall and got that. I'm not trusting you. I can't trust. How can I trust you? Employ you or send you to collect my money or some shit, and you got a jean jacket on with a fucking airbrushed eagle on the back and shit, bro. Where'd you get that? You went to the mall, you know what I'm saying, right next to Glamour Shots, so you got that airbrush right now with the bedazzled and the little buttons and jewels and rubies on it. Yeah, I can't trust you. If in 2019, if you wear Jabot jeans, if you have jean jackets and shit like this, FUBU, I can't trust you. I can't trust no motherfucker with an 05 FUBU jersey to handle my affairs. Imagine if I had someone with an 05 FUBU jersey and the pant leg up. You feel me? Trying to book flights to these fights and shit. Hey, did you book that? Oh, man, slipped my mind. Oh, man, you fired, bro. You got that 05 FUBU. That 05 FUBU fucks you up, bro. These motherfuckers wearing Pele, Mecca and shit. I'm not fucking with you though. You can get a little tracksuit or something. You got that Pele on. You know what I'm saying? Jinko jeans and shit, bro. I'm not fucking with you. Hey, I used to go hard. I'm from NorCal, so I used to go hard with them khakis though. I had that Ben Davis on. I had my shit buttoned up. I was doing it. What? I do know how to crease some khakis, bro. That ain't just LA shit. My shit was, I had to, I just had a button up shirt. I buttoned my shit up like the priest, I was looking real holy. Had my shit buttoned up to the Adam's apple with the khakis. I was looking like Snoop. The East Coast ain't got love. Well, let it be known then. Hey, I was doing it. I'm telling you, I've been on this Cali shit, bro. He said he got an Averex. You spelled it wrong, but that's funny. This dude said Averex. I used to fuck with Averex too. Hey, he said that Mark Echo. Bro, y'all want all my shit. You want my channel shut down. You trying to get all these people wearing this weird shit to fuck with fuck with my channel. Hey, what if he had Averex? What if he had South Pole? I don't trust none of these motherfuckers, bro. Look. I was doing it. Look. This is 8th grade. 8th grade graduation. Look at me. I was doing it. I look like neighborhood nip. Hey, I was doing it. Look at these khakis, though. I was doing it. Look at them khakis. Look at my cat. Oh my gosh. This is 8th grade shit. Look, I was khakied up. Look, I had my shit buttoned up. Hey, I was doing it. I was looking like I was about to go see neighborhood nip. Last time that I checked, I was doing it. Y'all hating on me. It's a little throwback. He said Echo. Hey, I think Danny Garcia, I think he like works with Echo. Look at Young Ego. I've been macking. Look, I've been macking on yo. Look, this I pull up your bitch with no shoes. Pull up to your bitch with, oh, look. I do it the ego way. I've been doing it. Look. Been suited. Why I ain't got no nose like Michael and shit, bro? What happened to my nose, though? Hold on. I don't know what happened to my nose and shit, bro. But I was doing it back in the day. Fuck you, man. Y'all got me looking at old pictures. Look. I was busting. Look. Look at Young Ego. I had that Hector Camacho part. Look at them ashy knees. Hey, I was doing it. I was knock-kneed and all types of shit, bro. I cleaned up nicely. Fuck that. I had that Hector. I was on that. Oh shit. I was on that macho time. I was on that macho Camacho with it. Hey, y'all not fucking with me, bro. I've been Superman. I'll pull up to your bitch house like this, bro. With the ashy kneecaps and everything, bro. Look at my knees. I didn't even believe in lotion. I was atheist. If lotion was God, then I'm atheist. Look at them knees, though. I was doing it, though. Hey, y'all hating on my knees. I was doing. Somebody said Razor Ramon. Chico. He said, Ashy Larry. I'm rich, man. Hey, y'all hating, bro. Y'all know I been had the gift, dog. Like, I been had the swag. Look, I wore like size 10.5 when I was like 2. Look, Look, I've been wavy. Look, I had a part. I was wavy, dog. They was hating like I'm wavy, dog. Look at that. Oh my God, next to the brick wall. I was wavy on them. Y'all hating. Y'all hating though. Damn, I'm looking at hella pictures. Ego, my girlfriend about to leave me. You need to stop stunting. Hey, bro. Hey, show her these pictures when I used to wear the 4XTs. Look, I was on them 4Xs. Look, I was on them 20X jeans. I had that 14X shirt on. Y'all hating on my 14X, bro. Look. Someone said Ego Camacho. Bro, look. Y'all hating. Look, I've been dipped in the sauce, bro. Look at that hair. Look at how been wavy with it. Look, I've been wavy. I've been doing it. Young Ego, dog. Fuck around like it's legal, dog. Look at that hair. I was on that kid and play shit. I don't play shit. Let me stop. Y'all looking at throwback pictures. They trying to hate. Damn, I really unlocked a treasure trove. Damn, I gotta look through this album again. My bad. Yeah, rest in peace to Camacho, a real one. He said, I'll fight any of y'all. All y'all niggas. Hector Camacho was real. I love Hector Camacho. He was really with the shit. Hey, still smoking legal, dog. Here, I got one more for y'all. Hold on. I got one more. I told you I've been a boss with this shit. Look. Ugh. Look, I've been doing it. I don't know why I want to zoom. I was doing Look what my parents did to me. They drew that mustache on my shit, bro. I was like young Scarface. Look at the fit. My parents got me dressed like the nanny from Muppet Babies. Young Scarface killing them. Young Carlito. Y'all had the boy looking like Carlos Santana. Huh? Y'all need to stop hating, bro. Y'all gotta stop hating. I've been doing this. He said Aubrey Graham. I used to hear that. Actually, I kind of did look like Drake when I was a kid. He copied me. He said Aubrey Graham. Hell no. Still smoking legal. I got more than the Beatles, dog. See, they be hating. They be hating on light skins. We be running the game, bro. He said a lost member of Criss Cross. Look. I was flamed up. I didn't know what gang I wanted to be in. Look. Man, I was dressed like the good guys dog, bro. Anyway, back to boxing. Oscar fucked up his career. Whose career? He said we all look fucked up growing up. Yeah, I know. Girls used to have like these bangs that popped out and shit. Nah, that's not my mom. Yeah, long live Nipsey Hussle, man. Neighborhood Nip. Ego looked like a light-skinned Special Ed when he was younger. I hope you talk about the rapper Special Ed. He was raw. But anyway, yeah, man, I just feel like Dazn, they gotta connect with the audience better. They need to know what the boxing fans want. I got it made. Special Ed was raw. He said you look bad as fuck. I was kind of bad. I was the youngest too, so I could get away with it. I was hella bad, bro. But see, it was weird because it was like I was bad like away from home. You feel me? Like I couldn't be bad, like too bad at home. I'll get my ass beat. Your boy was like Dragonfly Jones. Silence. Look. I don't know why this shit won't focus. Hold on. Your man was ready. Silence. Learning from the master is your pay, punk. Hey, I was ready for war. So it said Black Dynamite. Yeah, I was ready, bro. See, my parents used to like just dressing me up because like what in the fucking hood He-Man shit is this, bro? Look, they got me this bootleg He-Man costume. What the fuck? This look like a broke down orthopedic. See, I always had big feet though, even when I was short. Look at them shoes. What are those? Like what did it? They gave me Patrick Ewing kneecaps. I don't know what that black shit sock thing is. I was doing it though, right? I was a thugged out He-Man. Someone said E-Man. Ain't nobody fucking with me, man. He-Man, ski mask, spinning legs, weeks cash. Look, I had that sword on your ass. That's how I pour hot lead on your ass with that sword. Big Zo fool. He said that motherfuckers. Yeah, all right, y'all got me. Big Zo said them motherfucking shoes long and flat than a bitch. I always had big feet though. Like even when I was short. I was short most of my life. Not like, I was just short. I was pretty short. But I always had like big feet, so I think my parents used to buy me some adult shits. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in 6th grade, I think I wore like 10 and a half, 11 and a half, something like that. What are those? They gave me some retro school teachers. I had them concrete school teacher shoes. Them Kirk Franklins. I don't even know what brand this is or nothing. And I was an active kid, so I used to like go outside and play. Them shits would be dirty as fuck. We were playing in mud and shit, bro. Yeah, my shit used to look like bowling shoes and shit. All right, enough about that. Y'all hating on me. He said tap dancer edition. They gave me them Savion Glovers. Hey, y'all trying to roast. I should. Yeah. He said them mall walkers. Wow. Damn. They look like Jeff Goldblum if he had like a shoe line. Like, yeah, I got them Goldblum 15s. Like, what the fuck are these? Man, I got them Jeff Goldblums. I got them Goldblum 15s, bruh. Anyway, you gotta celebrate life, people. Look at that sky tonight. This was the sky out here. I'm just showing y'all pictures. Yeah, man, we came along. He said you had them Sonic the Hedgehog 11s. Hey, get the fuck out of here. I hate all y'all. That's funny. He said them Sonic. See, these are funny jokes. These motherfuckers be coming in when we joking and then killing the mood. Oh yeah, Ego, take off your glasses. These are funny. Ego had them aqua gators. Wow. Salute for not taking yourself too serious. Life is funny. That's why it's funny when I see people be like, Ego's, he's so sensitive, he blocked me. Who's really sensitive, me or you? I blocked you and didn't give a fuck about it, didn't think twice about it, or my shooters blocked you. But you saying I'm sensitive, you the one still talking about it. I blocked you or the shooters blocked you, and I ain't lost no sleep since. I've been in REM sleep. I've been chilling, cold chilling. Motherfuckers, oh, Ego's so sensitive. You the one going to another man's channel to talk about how you got blocked. The game is funny though. Hey, y'all going in a little too hard on their boy. Ego was Young Tusk from Killer Instinct. About to do an ultra combo. Wow. But shout out to Horrible, man. We all got them fucked up pictures. That's funny. Damn, TC the Crisis said, yo, I showed my daughter old pictures and she roasted the F out of me. That's funny. Ego looked like he used to bite kids in class. Hey, y'all. Y'all tripping, bro. I am not Cardi B. She looked like she would bite people. I was a sweet, innocent kid. But yeah, let's talk about Dazn. They got to get that schedule up. Oh, that was crazy with the doppelgangers. Yeah, it only happens on my channel, in boxing at least. But yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, man, I just feel like Dazn, they gotta get that schedule up. Because this is my opinion, but I want to know your opinion. Even Ego shows up on live stream fights and the entire chat talks about the hot seat and how they got blocked. See, that's what I'm saying. What do you guys think of Canelo-Jacobs promotion-wise from Dazn? I want to hear it. What's the promotion been like? Shout out to TC. Easy work. He said, I brought out the old pics today too. Salute. Sometimes you got to do that. It's good for the soul. Not good at all. Needs more. Canelo-Jacobs had promotions. I ain't heard a damn thing. Straight trash. Straight trash. Weak. Not targeted properly. Promotion sucks. The promotion ain't a promotion. They don't promote. Trash ass promotion. Wow. Y'all going in. No, see, Evan, we think the fight's good. We talking about the promotion for the fight. This is what they're up against. The fight's great. Fight's great. But you got to get people on your app. Just having a clickable ad on every one of my videos, I don't think that's a ticket, bro. I don't think that's that's... Honestly, I swear to you, I'm very interested to see who pulls the strings with certain things. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. This reminds me. He said clickable ads and increasing prices ain't gonna do shit. How can I watch Dazn at Dave & Buster's? I don't know. You gotta contact them. Yeah, Tracy Morgan. I seen it, or at least one of them. Here's the thing, people. Um, HBO 2.0. They're making some of the same exact mistakes. Some of the same exact mistakes. You know the other thing too? This is just nitpicking. This is not like one of the main things. I don't like the DAZN rings, that black and white ring. I feel like they're trying to be too different. I really do. See, that's what I'm saying though. Like those are types of expenses that you have. Whoever put that apron on the ring, that has to cost money. I don't feel like that's it, Chief. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing all that, like just to have a black and white ring or whatever. It looks weird. It looks weird to me, to be honest. You know, I would just do the simple blue, the blue tarp or whatever it's called. I don't even know what they call it. Blue tarp, and then obviously you're gonna put the DAZN. You got me stuttering like Dutta, man. You would put the DAZN stamp on it, of course. You know it's your event, but I feel like they're going too. He said, and they ring girls are weak as fuck. Wow, I don't even. That's a good question because I don't even know who their ring girls are. I don't even remember. Like, I know Top Ranks, and then I see the ones for like Tecate and the Corona girls. But anyway, I don't like when the ring, like, I don't know if they do it every fight, but like Andre Walter Katandakwa had it. It just looks muted. It looks like, I don't know if they're trying to pay homage to like old school boxing. Like that's just different. You have color utilizing. He said DAZN got ring men, but that's just nitpicking. The tarp. That's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is the fights and the schedule, and then scheduling the fights when there's other greater or bigger fights that same week. That's a huge thing they're gonna have to figure out. And you know, maybe DAZN scheduling their fights first, and then everyone's just overriding it and nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody cares to not compete on that day. They're like, oh, we got a better card, we just gonna put ours there too. The only ones that I haven't heard being like where DAZN has the biggest fight of the night and nothing else to compete with for that fight week is Jacobs and Canelo, because I don't think anyone would be dumb enough to go against that fight. And maybe Joshua. I don't know if there's anything else on the Joshua day. Tony P. What happened? Oh yeah, I was just reading the comment. Y'all going ham. Y'all going ham. But here, this is why I say HBO 2.0. This is free content. Anybody can look at it. Anybody can see it. I don't care. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just being honest with the game and my crowd. This is why I'm saying they need creative directors or whatever the position is called, that know this stuff. For example, this is why I said they're making some of the mistakes that HBO. These goddamn gummies are delicious right now. If you guys could smash the like button, let's do a surge with the likes. This is why I said HBO 2.0. They're making some of the same mistakes. Once again, you have a big fight in Canelo-Jacobs. Great fight, meaningful fight with two, good fighters that, they're nice to each other and stuff. Really lacking on the promotional side, right? Really lacking on the promotional side. But for Canelo Fielding, you did this whole journey to Canelo versus Fielding. They had a whole show with this narrator. They said it's like a popular Spanish actor. And he was like, for Canelo Alvarez to face Rocky Fielding. And he would, you did this whole 2-3 part series on that fight. That's Ward Kovalev, one of HBO's biggest fights for that timepiece towards the end. No face off. No 24/7. Canelo Triple G 1 or 2, no face off. That seems like, but you did a face off for Canelo Amir Khan. So once again, these people who are pulling the strings, in my opinion, you're either so disconnected you don't really know what the fans want, or 2, you know that you have a lesser fight, so you feel it needs more of a promotional push. So you give the weaker fight the coverage. That's, to me, I would never do that. Block Crazy Corvette. I don't know what he talking about. He talking about Canelo's record is 51 and Mayweather's 2. Just get him out of here. So to me, I think that's ass backwards. If you think you have a weaker fight, so you try to promote it and you spend the resources on the weaker fight. Ego, you hit it on the head. Pause. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Canelo Fielding was a throwaway fight. People just was going to see it for Canelo. That's really what it was. You didn't have to do no big old, 24/7 build up, and we would have been perfectly all right because nobody even watched it. But people would probably watch Canelo versus Jacobs, and I haven't seen anything from Dazn in that regard. That doesn't make sense. That's like, these are the decisions HBO is making. And this is how I know it's bullshit. These companies don't, man, I'm just going to say, a lot of these companies, they don't know. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what the word is. They don't know how to drive the sales or whatever. Because here's an example. How is it that Ryan Garcia has a YouTube channel? He has not even fought like huge fights like Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't fought like the big fights like Canelo, but he has the wherewithal and the resources to pay a videographer to follow him around to, have a YouTube show. Or Anthony Joshua. I mean, he's at the top because he does make a lot of money. But Dillian White has a YouTube channel. Lomachenko has a YouTube channel. China Mac, the rapper. Shout out to him. I've been watching his. Make sure y'all subscribe to China Mac. I actually seen him at the Barclays too. I didn't say what's up. He was with Gilly the Kid and shit, and I was looking for work. So I'll probably meet him one day. But shout out to Mac. I was watching. He did a video about ramen noodles, the best ramen noodles. But subscribe to China Mac. He's a real one. He's an Asian cat, Asian rapper. Anyway, I like what he's doing though. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper. He's been incarcerated for like most of his life, 10 plus years or some shit. He got out. Now he's flipping it. He's making legal money, doing stuff, music. And then, he has like a podcast now. He had Jada Kiss on there. Man, watch his show about the ramen noodles. Type in China Mac, like Big Mac, MAC. He's dope. He's been on Vlad a bunch of times too. And he had good interviews. Vlad was trying to snitch. Vlad be doing some weird stuff sometimes. I mean, I subscribe to Vlad and stuff, but he be doing some weird snitchery. Like China Mac, everyone knows he did a lot of time like in prison, he had like a shooting case or whatever. So Vlad was asking him about it and all that stuff. And then they were talking about Tekashi getting jammed up with the feds or whatever. And he was like, did you know Tekashi's Treyway Bloods? And did you know the people? Why would you ask somebody who just got out, is probably on probation, if they know gangsters and people in gangs and people who is actively in that? Even if they do know, why would they want to say that on camera, bro? Why would anyone that got out of 10 plus years or whatever, out of the can, who's on probation, want to admit that they knew Tekashi's people because they're all from New York and they're like affiliated guns and Tekashi's being indicted by the feds? Why the fuck would anyone say, oh yeah, I know them well, when you have a rap sheet? That's pretty stupid. That's pretty stupid. That's pretty stupid to think that someone's gonna even if they did know someone, they're gonna be comfortable on camera saying, "Yeah, I know." But China Mac played off cool. He was like, "Nah, I never met them." But it would be stupid for anyone who's a felon, ex-felon or whatever, to, yeah, man, I know the Treyway Bloods. I was hanging out with them at Applebee's. You're not supposed to be in that vicinity and be around people because they could try to send you back for shit like that. Anyway, that's another story. But anyway, people like rappers and different people, they're doing the vlogging stuff. So how hard would it be? Canelo, he's buying Bugattis and stuff. Give some behind the scenes. You can't send a camera crew something, but you did it for fielding. That to me, that looks weird. That looks real weird on behalf of Dazn, that you have the much bigger fight, more anticipated fight. To the point, I'm not even being funny. A press tour, I would rather dope content right before the fight than a press tour. Where they go into 2-3 cities and then interview and stuff. That's like, for real big fights like Mayweather, Canelo, okay, probably. Conor McGregor and Mayweather, okay. But some of these other fights like Canelo, Triple G, I'd rather you load up. If it's going to be here's the thing. If it's going to be a decision between having no content produced because you spent X amount of dollars flying Canelo to New York, flying Canelo to Mexico, flying Canelo back to LA, then I'd rather not have a press tour. And I'd rather have more 24/7 style content behind the scenes, like dope produced content that really build up for the fight, face-offs and shit like that. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. What would you guys rather have if you could only choose one? So Canelo-Jacobs, a 3-city press tour, spend the budget on that, or do like face-offs and 24/7s and like behind the scenes content. What would you guys prefer? And you don't have to say what I feel. I want you guys to be able to vote honestly with what you've seen. I just feel how I feel. Face-offs and 24/7 shit. Smash the like button if you guys could. Behind the scenes is more in depth and a better look at things. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then not to mention the same stuff you would do on a press tour, you kind of get that fight week. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I like the press tours. They're cool. I'll go to some of them. But if it's at the cost of we spent X amount of dollars and we're not going to promote the fight the other way, and that's supposed to be the promotion, that's not good. The other thing with the press tour is this. The press tour is before they even go to training camp. You know what I'm saying? So the guys might not even be in shape and all this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, luckily Canelo and Jacobs, they were both in shape, but some of the other press tours, you see the guys don't even look in shape and stuff. Just let them get into camp. That's what I was, if you had to choose. If you can't swing or for both, I would rather just let them go in camp and then, that's just my 2 cents. But anyway, I still think that it, like, Canelo fielding, how many, you had the 30-day free trial going. How many people do you think were going to sign up permanently off of that fight? But if you impress people with the Canelo-Jacobs and make them salivate for the better fight, I feel like you'll get more of a reward. Now, I don't know. Maybe DAZN has some scheduled promotion, but right now it's April 15th. So how long is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 days away. An Arby's manager in Oklahoma killed a customer that spit on her. How'd she kill her? Like at work, she killed her? or she like followed her or something and killed her. That's crazy. Like someone died in Arby's, or was it like a? That's crazy. I mean, the world is crazy. I told you in the Great Mall in like Minnesota or Minneapolis or wherever, the guy walked up to a mom and her 5-year-old son and threw him off the 3rd floor. Who the fuck want to keep paying 20? I don't know. But see, that's what I'm saying. They got to just fill out their content. That's a definite thing. They got to fill out their content. And other thing I want to talk about too, Dazn, I'm just giving my thoughts on the thing. To me, Dazn needs to find a way to connect to American audiences. I think someone in the upper boardrooms or whatever need to talk to Eddie Hearns, tell him, yo, you're a great promoter, that's cool, but you got to chill. Because all the stuff he's saying is not necessarily rubbing American media and American fans the right way, right? And he might not care because he got the Sky Sports situation, but I don't think it really helps. I don't think it helps Dazn to have one of the main promoters promoting boxing, and boxing is a special sport. Boxing is a special sport because you don't really see the chairman and like promoter type people on Bellator, and the fans are like going ham on that person. You know what I'm saying? And like, oh, you lied to us. You get what I'm saying? And really, De La Hoya, De La Hoya, I think he gets criticism kind of if he does an interview and says something crazy. But nobody really messed with because De La Hoya's not out there like Eddie Hearns. Do you know what I'm saying? Like De La Hoya, he'll occasionally say some shit and then people will make a reaction video to it. And then that might be, depending on what he said, that might be whatever. But I feel like Eddie Hearn is like playing a cat and mouse game, and he's taunting American fans. Like, running back to the UK and doing 2-hour seminars and videos and like, well, yeah, Wilder, why should we? I don't think Wilder wants it, and blah, blah, blah. We sent the contract, mate. And, I just don't see how that's beneficial. You should be, I'm not saying kissing Americans' ass, but you should be trying to get as many Americans on your side as possible. See, this is the thing, and this is what the UK fans don't even understand. And we're going to talk about the UK in this video. Not like talk about them like that, but we're going to talk about a situation that I noticed. The thing is, the UK fans is egging this shit on. And you don't understand, your ringleader, Eddie Hearns, is not being put in a great situation. And you guys can do nothing to help it unless they open up Dazn in the UK market. Then his, David Price, Cash Ali. So the more you guys try to piss Americans off and, oh, you bloody Yanks don't know shit, shit get bang mate and all this shit, the more you guys do this, the worse it's going to get for you. I can assure you that, because it's not going well. You can't insult the market in which you're trying to crack into. That's not going to work. So the UK fans, there should be an immediate peace treaty with Americans, because the more that they play this game, oh, your American champ sucks, mate, and he's fucking chicken leg, stop slagging me off, mate, and all this extra shit. Bang, he's a pussy, mate. Doing all this extra shit, bro. That's not helping you, because we control this. We as Americans have the ability to support what we want. Freedom of speech. So the more you do these things, the worse it could get. That's not a threat. That's the reality. The Mano y Mano was produced by Wonderboy, and it was the first episode I seen was 4 minutes long. Try again. That's cool. But it was just a compilation of clips and shit that most of which I had seen, like highlights and shit. That wasn't no 24/7, like where it had a narrator. The shit I seen, unless it wasn't the full version or something, it was like 4 minutes long. And it had like a little behind the scene interview. It looked like a compilation of other people's shit. And even at the end it said footage from HBO, Dazn, That's not an original. That's not what I'm talking about, like 24/7 how they have Lieber Schreiber and narration and shot exclusive like footage that was shot mostly for that. You know, maybe show some clips from the fight highlights. Laughing my ass off. I was falling asleep. It's 2:30 and that chat shit get bang shit got me. Bro, I'm just telling you. He said I just woke me up laughing. They keep playing around, but it's not. You can't play with fire in this type of way because you're not in this market to save Eddie Hearns. Dazn has to be a success in America. It's not even eligible. But the people you see that are talking crazy about Dazn is great and it's only $20, mate, you guys don't have access to it, so you don't care. It doesn't affect you. These problems, these American problems, these are what we're talking about because we're the ones that will have to buy into it. So we're telling you what we want and what we need. We want to see Triple G, by and large, fight somebody with the pulse, like Demetrius Andrade. Great fight. We have to pay for this. The UK is just a great place and a loyal place. You guys will pay for Sam Eggington versus Waterboy Watson and all this shit. You guys are willing to do that. Americans aren't. So that's the thing is Eddie Hearn has to be a success here. Dazn has to be a success here. So, you know, having a bunch of people over there say that, oh yeah, it's only $20, mate. You can't be that cheap. Get bang, you fucking dosser. All that stuff is not needed. And you can't control the market over here. We're telling you as Americans what would benefit us, what would entice us to buy, you know, and that's what I never understood. And the UK is playing with fire because they don't understand this. They don't understand. You guys have to get your content, Eddie Hearn content, through Sky Sports. So you're not going to understand this. UK people eat spotted dick. Hey, bro, you wildin', dog. You wildin', dog. Sam Eggington versus a hamburglar. Y'all wildin', bro. I'm being real, though. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to see fucking Liam versus Charlie Betmay. Who the fuck is that? I'm just being real. I love the UK. Used to live there. Great place. The fish and chips was bomb. But I don't want to watch Liam versus Charlie Betmay. Ow, Charlie, he bit my finger. Like, I don't want to see that, bro. I'm serious, it's a heart attack. Liam versus Charlie Betmay. Bro, what? And those things, that's what I'm saying. It's not a crossover type thing. That's why there's different places, different markets. Like Sora Rungvisai, he eating rat. That's his thing. If that's what is popping in Thailand and he wants to eat it, he could eat all the master splinters, all the bin, you know, ratatouille. That don't bother me. That's his diet. But I don't know if that would be a success here. You get what I'm saying? His mom met him at the airport with rice and rat. I never had that. It didn't really look that good either, to me. You know? At least the way they had the rat, it looked like rat jerky, and he was like crucified. He was the rat was like strung up. Rat. Like, but it's different things that are prominent in different places. And I feel like that's what Dazon's gonna have to figure out. Like, for example, Sora Rungvisai versus Estrada. That fight, I don't even know what the date is. Hey, y'all tripping. The first fight was good, but I don't even know when the second fight. I know it's coming up. Where's the promotion for that? That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's probably a good fight, but it's not like a marquee fight. You get what I'm saying? See, this, I forgot who said it, but that's the type of, see what you're getting. I told you, Dazn is not really being like their marketing ploy. They got to change it, in my opinion, because what they're saying. Oh, wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. Do you guys know when Sor Rungvisai versus Estrada is? Do you know when the fight is? Do you all know the date? Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about, cuz. Look. Sor Rungvisai Estrada title rematch April 26th. So that means this is fight week for Crawford Khan. Amir Khan Crawford and Danny Garcia Granados. So it's not this week, it's next week. I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't seen no updates on the training camps. I haven't seen any promotion. I ain't seen no 24/7. I ain't seen any interviews. I don't think what's the name homeboy showed up to the press conference. I've heard nothing. The fight is not this week, but the next week. And the first fight was cool, but it's still, I don't think it's a blockbuster fight. I just think it was a fun fight for boxing fans, hardcore fans. He said Avengers Endgame is coming out. Nobody gonna watch that. Wow. Is that when the Avengers come out? See, and that's the other thing. That's horrible then, because that's a 3-hour movie. And you're doing it this Saturday. Hold on. This can't be true. See, this is what I'm saying. DAZN ain't thinking about none of this type of stuff. This is shocking. Like, okay, and see, people make fun of Al Heyman, but he's aligning it. Oh yeah, the Final Four game is on, and then they put Wilder on there. 13.77 million people were watching the game at the point or whatever. They averaged 13.77 million views. But then DAZN's putting up Sor Rungvisai versus oh, that's sad. It says Avengers Endgame will mark Stan Lee's last Marvel cameo. Wow. Eagles Army is on it. See? Damn, rest in peace, Stan Lee. Avengers Endgame, April 26th. Wow. I told you it's a 3-hour movie. 3 hours and 2 minutes. So, some people work, some people go to school, and stuff like that. So, the movie comes out Friday, maybe Thursday night. Thursday, Friday. And then what day do people go to movies? Probably the most. Thursday, some people have to finish their work week. So I would want to say Friday, Saturday, and Sunday would be the busiest movie days. I used to work at a movie theater, FYI. And that was typically the busiest days. Midweek, people, like I said, they got to finish the rest of their work week. So Sor Rungvisai on an app versus Estrada. It's a good fight for hardcore fans, but it's not like a big major name brand fight, name known fight, and it's now has to compete with a 3-hour movie, Avengers Endgame. Obviously people can go early if they want to, so they could watch both, but ain't nobody gonna be in a 3-hour movie with their phone on looking at DAZN. We know that, because if you sit next to me, I'm gonna tell you, like, hey bro, that light, you gotta turn that shit off, bro. If you watching DAZN or some shit and the beaming light in the dark, that's not really making sense. That's horrible. So that's what I'm saying. You see, DAZN, they're either competing with other fight cards that are bigger. Now, who said that? Because they need props. Can y'all give some claps to whoever mentioned the Avengers thing? Who was that? Shout out to Ghost 10. Ghost 10. And he did another comment. Give the man some claps. That's a strong. See what we do over here at Eagles Army. We talk this boxing talk, but it tends to make some sense. He said Heyman takes advantage of other events to promote his own and then schedules accordingly. That's what I'm saying. Like, and see, this is the thing. If someone is so inclined, I highly doubt that Avengers, the release date was not known for a period of time, because usually blockbuster summer movies, the release date's known. It's not like, they might be doing little minor touches with editing, but the movie's already filmed and, they know it could be ready. So usually movies have a pretty good release date, because I've even seen movies that were like, they had trailers for them and they don't even come out till like November of the next year. So, I think they have that down to a science. So they could have looked into shit like this. Like, oh, okay, Clarissa Shields is fighting on this day. Maybe we don't schedule the Jaime Munguia shit here. And the worst part about it is this. I feel like there's a lot of, like, February. I don't feel like there was a lot of boxing. You know what I'm saying? There weren't that crazy matchups. So even if you do have to compete, I would rather compete with a Jaime Munguia Dennis Hogan card on a day with a lighter fight, that we can possibly beat. You get what I'm saying? It's not always going to be perfect, because you have to work in conjunction with whatever venue you're going to use. They have to have that date free for that venue. But then there's, like I said, there's more than one venue at different places. Avengers has a different release date in the UK. Dazn don't care about the American. I just think they're not looking into this stuff, like, seeing what they're up against, what they're competing against. You got to look, like me, if this was my company, if I had a streaming app, I want to see if the UFC has a major fight that is announced. Like Dazn, I don't remember what card it was, but Conor McGregor was fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov. Conor McGregor's first card back since fighting Mayweather. He gained probably new fans because his Instagram went up since losing to Mayweather, because it was a high-profile fight that did 4.4 million buys. And Dazn put a small card on the same day as Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Why? You're not going to beat Conor McGregor. It's his return to his sport, and it's a good fight for the UFC. So I feel like, why wouldn't you have the wherewithal to think about these things? Hey, we're going to be going up against Avengers the first release week. Hey, we're going up against Clarissa Shields with the Jaime Munguia Dennis Hogan card. Hey, Conor McGregor's making his return on UFC shit. Maybe not put this smaller Bellator or boxing card on the same day, because I don't see how you can win that way. And it seems to happen frequently. Like DAZN has their chest puffed out. Like they don't care. We going up against whatever. But that's not it. I know some people that have been involved in the music business, either recording artists or groups, or like people who worked with A&Rs or were A&R, things like that, right? And the thing is this, there's certain known artists you probably wouldn't prefer to go up against, like Eminem in his prime. If he was releasing Marshall Mathers at that time, you probably didn't want to release another artist who could have good first week sales but won't, because Eminem's dropping. If Dr. Dre's Detox or 2001's coming out and you have another West Coast artist that is cool, you're probably not going to want to go up against that. You know what I'm saying? Or Mariah Carey or Taylor Swift or whoever it is now, Drake. You probably don't want to release. Who wants to release their little mixtape when he's dropping Scorpion double album? You're going to get overshadowed like a motherfucker. Scene stiller. Don't drop the Barclays the same day the Jordans drop. See, that's what I'm saying. Or look at like Apple products. You don't see when if the iPhone comes out, is iPhone day. Usually some of the other smaller phone companies, they're going to just bow down. They're not going to drop their product the same exact day, because that you start to hurt your sales. Or if there's like, I mean, this is sad that I even have to break this stuff down. This is simple business things. Basic business practices. Okay, the new iPhone XXX is coming out, and I have a little cheap, phone. Maybe I come out before it, maybe I come after it, but don't go the same exact day. Whatever. Y'all remember when Kanye realized with 50 Cent and they had a competition for selling the most albums? I remember that. Oh, released. Yeah, I remember that. But that was kind of good promotion because they both did good sales. They both did. Kanye beat him too. But they both did good sales. And they kind of promoted it because they were making it like a WWE kind of thing. So they both had good, successful albums, though. It's just Kanye sold a few more. But yeah, it just stuff like that doesn't make sense. And I feel like that's the stuff that the small attention, you know how AJ always be talking about devil in the details. These are some of the details that you got to look up against. Unless you're confident like Canelo-Jacobs or AJ, you're confident that you have the biggest event that day, then you should be mindful of these other things. But I mean, despite the Avengers coming out, Sor Rungvisai versus Estrada, I haven't heard anything about it. I think Rungvisai didn't even make it to the U.S. or some shit to promote the fight, and I haven't heard anything since. And this fight is literally not this week, but the next week. And then it's like, on top of that, it's secluded on an app as opposed to like ESPN. Fox, Showtime even. I just don't see how you can win like that. And then they have the highest price point. And see, you got to understand this too, people. Dazn raised their prices 8 months in America, raised their prices double, but they didn't double up on the content. The only thing that really changed is they got rid of something else, the free 30-day trial, and then they added a baseball wind-up show, which I don't know how, I don't know how popular it is or isn't or whatever. But that doesn't really go for the Bellator and boxing fans. Some of them may not even watch baseball like that. I don't know. I just feel like they got to make these decisions and make them count and make them make sense. Because even without the Avengers, it's just, where's the promotion for Rungvisai's fight? And if you really want to be honest with yourselves, you got to look at it. Sor Rungvisai versus Estrada was a super fly. It was a super fly, like triple header on just the regular HBO. But DAZN, that's why I said they should immediately change their marketing tactics with that whole pay-per-view is dead shit, because that's pretty flat and it's not true. They keep saying in the commercials, oh, pay-per-view is dead, and get these pay-per-view-esque fights for this low monthly of $20, which isn't as low as when they first came out and what they said it was, or for an annual fee of $100, right? This is what they're trying to market it as. Here you go. You're getting pay-per-view quality fight, but these aren't pay-per-view quality fights. So I think they should change that marketing scheme. They keep saying it's pay-per-view quality fights, but how is it a pay-per-view quality fight? But HBO Boxing, which has put some fights that shouldn't have been on pay-per-view. Some people would have liked Ward Kovalev even on regular TV. Crawford versus Postal on regular HBO, but they made all those pay-per-views, right? So how was Sor Rungvisai Estrada Superfly 2 or whatever on regular HBO, but it's repackaged now with a lesser undercard, because Superfly 1 and 2 were good. Superfly 3 wasn't. Superfly I think it was 2. That had like 3 other fights. Like you had all types of people on that card. Dazn, they don't have a Superfly card. They have that fight, the rematch, and then Jesse Vargas versus Humberto Soto at like 151. Soto is a guy who was fighting at 140 most of his career. And I think he's like 40 something years old. And Jesse Vargas is coming off 2 draws. You know, he's still a vet, solid fighter, but he's coming off a draw with Broner and a draw with Thomas Delorme. That to me is, you know, that's not the same as like the Superfly 1 and 2 card. And like I said, they're advertising, oh, this is the pay-per-view. But how's a pay-per-view worthy fight? And that was on regular HBO. See, that's what I'm saying. Like they've basically stolen fights that were on HBO and put it on DAZN and repackaged it and said it's pay-per-view. Like, okay, it's like, let's say I had a restaurant. This is the equivalent. Let's say I had an Italian restaurant, a pizza parlor, and it was called Ego's Pizza. And then I get bought out, and then they change the name, and then they call it like DAZN's Pizza. All the equipment, I don't change the tile. I don't, get new equipment in there. I'm basically using the same equipment that was already in the pizza parlor, and I changed the sign out front. I'm pretty much using the same recipe for the pizza too. Same ingredients, same suppliers, won't. So realistically, the only thing that's changed, it's like the StubHub. It's like where Terrence Crawford, it used to be called the CenturyLink Center. Now it's called the Chai Health Center. The StubHub used to be the StubHub. Now it's called the Diversity Park Institute or whatever. Still the StubHub. It looks exactly the same. The seats look the same. I guarantee you they probably didn't renovate all the seats. They didn't create this new dynamic viewing angle where you're in the ring. They probably didn't change the lighting. The signs read different. If it was painted on the concrete and it said StubHub, it probably says Diversity Sports Park or whatever it is now. Right? This is in essence what DAZN has really done with HBO boxing, because it's the same people. Eddie Hearn had fights on HBO and Golden Boy, and that's pretty much what we're getting. Jaime Munguia on regular HBO fought Liam Smith. Right? Fast forward to DAZN, Liam Smith is fighting Sam Egington, and Jaime Munguia is fighting Dennis Hogan. And I heard it was controversial. That's around the same. If anything, HBO had the better fight, because Jaime Munguia versus Liam Smith, we at least had seen Liam Smith in the Canelo fight. Liam Smith and Sam Egington, outside of the UK, who really wanted to see that. And then Dennis Hogan, it sounds like he put up a valiant effort and arguably beat him, but going into it, no one knew that. So this is just kind of like repackaged HBO boxing fights, to be honest. Am I lying? HBO boxing had Superfly 2 with all the people, all the super bantams and all that, or super flyweights or whatever. And they put them all on the card on regular HBO. Now it's on DAZN with the lesser undercard. Jesse Vargas and Humberto Soto. But now you have to pay $20 a month for it, more than HBO cost. And not to mention LeBron has his own TV show. They have shows like Insecure, comedy specials, Game of Thrones that just came back on. The Rock has a show called Ballers. They show movies like the Tupac biopic and, whatever else comes out. Mark Wahlberg movies or whatever. So you could get all that, and it had boxing for less than DAZN. This is the problem, people. There is like that's lacking because it's like you're I don't know how they expect that to work. Like I said, HBO has fucking Game of Thrones. I don't even watch the show. I don't know one character. Somebody actually basically stole it. I used to work at Best Buy and he gave me the first season and I never watched it. I actually left it at my ex's, so I'm not gonna hit her up. Hey, can I get that Game of Thrones? But it's just the reality of it, people. If Dazn wants to work in America, they need to have a tournament against PBC and Top Rank. They need more content all around. Yeah, that shit was wild, icy. But I'm just saying, this is just basically repackaged HBO fights at a higher price with less content than HBO had. HBO has Game of Thrones. Like I said, I don't even watch the show, but I know how popular it is. So that plus boxing at a cheaper price, or pay $20 a month, or pay $100 a year. And see, this is the thing. People keep saying this $100 a year shit. People ain't doing that unless they know for sure this is something they want. Like, I fuck with Amazon Prime heavy. I'm always getting stuff for the channel and stuff on Amazon Prime. So I pay for them up front, but I don't do that with just anything because certain things change and I don't want to just pay for a bunch of shit. Look at your boy. This is why I got Amazon Prime. Look, getting the shit for the channel. You see it. This is why I have Amazon Prime, because like I said, I always use it. Look, this is just in the last couple of days. This is this week. Look, this is why I got Amazon Prime. This is just all this week. Jose, what's good? But people didn't even do that with HBO necessarily. I want to pay for all of my HBO up front. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it plays out. But here's the other thing. Apple and Disney are both coming out with streaming networks by the end of this year. Apple TV Plus and Disney Plus. So we're going to see how it works. Because once again, I don't have the concrete, but the Apple TV Plus, or actually the Disney, it's already seeming like I could see the success in it, because it's Apple and it's Disney, and what you're getting, and it's gonna be cheaper than $20 a month. Look, hold on. Look, Disney Plus. Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan team up for The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, a new series coming to Disney Plus. They got Bucky and then the other dude from Captain America, Papa Doc, doing original TV series. That's going to be on Disney Plus because Disney owns Marvel. This dude that played Loki will reprise his role as the fan favorite Loki in the upcoming Disney Plus series. So, now they're going to be up against this stuff. They got a Loki movie. Look, here is a sampling of the insane lineup legacy content that will be available on Disney Plus at the launch or immediately after. This is Disney. This is what Disney's talking about. Look. This is what you can get on Disney Plus versus DAZN that got Bellator boxing in America, Bellator boxing, and then MLB wind-up show. Look, this is page 2. That's what I'm saying. I told you guys from the beginning, Content is king. So just here, I'll read some of them to you. Disney Plus will serve as the exclusive streaming home of Walt Disney's blockbuster films beginning in 2019. So you'll be able, if you get a Disney Plus subscription, by the time it comes out, they're going to have Captain Marvel, Dumbo, Avengers Endgame, Aladdin, Toy Story 4, The Lion King, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, Frozen 2, and Star Wars IX. So those movies are going to go to the Disney Plus. In their library, they're going to have the films 101 Dalmatians, A Bug's Life, a goofy movie, an extremely goofy movie, Bambi, Big Hero, Born in China, Cars, Fantasia, Finding Dory, Finding Nemo, Free Solo, Frozen, Hercules, Fun and Fancy Free, High School Musical, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Inside Out, Iron Man, Lady and the Tramp, Lilo and Stitch, Mary Poppins, Mickey, Disney, Goofy. Bro, if you have kids, this is killing. I'm just going to read some heavy hitters. I'm not going to read all of it. Moana, or whatever the rock one, Monster University, Pirates of the Caribbean, Ratatouille, Remember the Titans with Denzel, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Star Wars Episode 1, 2 through 7, Star Wars The Clone Animated Series, The Good Dinosaur, The Incredibles, The Little Mermaid, The Parent Trap, The Prince and the Piper, Princess Diaries, Rocketeer, God damn Disney, Toy Story, Tron, Up, Wall-E, Zootopia, Sword and Stone, Thor, The Dark World. They killing. I'm going to get this shit, to be honest. They're going to have television shows, Amazing Planet, Andy Mack, Boy Meets World. I didn't even know they had DuckTales. Oh, shit, I'm on it, bro. DuckTales, woo! Hey, shout out to DuckTales. Malcolm in the Middle, Goof Troop, Howie Mandel, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy animated series. Hey, this shit wet. That's So Raven, The Simpsons. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm about to cop this. That's what I'm saying. So now it's going to get even worse because now you got Disney. They own ESPN, Marvel, and they coming out with their own shit, bro. And that's a lot of content. Like, you have to now, okay, you have to justify 100 a year, and then people have to, whatever. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want. I'm done. I'm just saying this is a lot of content, and especially if you have kids, like, or families, I guess you could say, because they have some stuff for adults and they own a lot. That's a lot of stuff, and the price point's cheaper. From what I heard, I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but from what I heard, it's cheaper. So how are you gonna charge more? Look, Disney is $6.99 a month. Wow. See, that's the price point. I guess it is. I heard it was cheaper. $6.99. So I'm sure they have an annual package too. That's why Disney pulled all them shows off of Netflix. They like, man, we gonna make this money. So they might have the Punisher and those types of shows come back, but on Disney. That's a lot of content, though. The difference is DAZN doesn't own any of the content. They have to rent it. That's what I'm saying. And then Apple, on top of that, is coming out with their own shit. I don't know what the fuck they're going to put on it. It's about to get crazy because, people are doing streaming. So, you think it's bad now? Wait till it comes out. So and see, the best thing to do, that's what I'm trying to tell. See, people don't want to listen. They think I'm hating and crazy and stuff. Okay. Keep that same energy. Because like I said, long term, how are you going to sustain it? That's why you have to plant the seeds early before all this other shit comes out. You got to start getting loyal fans. Because that Disney Plus shit is looking wet. ESPN Plus, much cheaper for these things. You know, $4.99 and $6.99. So y'all crazy. ESPN Plus is $4.99. Disney Plus is $6.99. For $12, you could get both of that. DAZN. Okay, just listen how crazy that is. Disney has all this shit under their umbrella. I just read all that shit for Disney Plus, and you could get it for, it would be $11.98. You could get ESPN Plus and Disney Plus. So think about all the shit ESPN has, all the 30 for 30s and everything. Use my link below for ESPN Plus. And then think about all that shit I just read you for Disney, and I'm sure they can update it. They could put whatever they want. Lion King, they can, all the shit, Disney shit, they can release it when they want. You getting all that for $12? DAZN gonna have to get some major content. Especially for kids. Like, see, that's another thing. Look at all this shit that they have for kids. DAZN, what does DAZN have for kids? That's a market. Children are a market. I don't even have kids, and I'm telling you it's a market because I'm smart. Name something kids can watch on Disney? Even YouTube has YouTube Kids. What does DAZN have for kids? MLB wind up show. Hey, bro, whatever. Don't believe me if you want, but that is, like I said, they gotta plant the seeds now, especially before all this other shit come out. You better try to get them $100 in right now, because $6.99 for Disney Plus. That's the price that I was hearing. Times 12 months, $83.88. And that's if they charge you the same rate. But if it's slightly cheaper, like let's say $4.50. No, that's too cheap. Instead of $6.99, let's say you save 99 cents. That's how much an annual package would be if they give you a little bit of a price break for buying the annual up front. Everyone, it's gonna get real interesting, to say the least. That's my time. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working, baby. But yeah, they need content. They need content quick, fast, and in a hurry. We work.